The languages of Ethiopia refers to the various spoken forms of communication in Ethiopia. It includes the nation's official languages, as well as its minority and foreign languages. Overview. There are 88 individual languages of Ethiopia according to Ethnologue, with the 1994 Ethiopian census indicating that some 77 tongues were spoken locally. Most of these languages belong to the Afro-Asiatic family. Additionally, Nilo-Saharan languages are spoken by the nation's Nilotic ethnic minorities. Of the languages spoken in Ethiopia, 86 are living and 2 are extinct. 41 of the living languages are institutional, 14 are developing, 18 are vigorous, 8 are in danger of extinction, and 5 are near extinction. Charles A. Ferguson proposed the Ethiopian language area, characterized by shared grammatical and phonological features, in 1976. This language area includes the Afro-Asiatic languages of Ethiopia, not the Nilo-Saharan languages. In 2000, Moro Tosco questioned the validity of Ferguson's original proposal. There is still no agreement among scholars on this point, but Tosco has at least weakened Ferguson's original claim. English is the most widely spoken foreign language and is the medium of instruction in secondary schools and universities. Amharic was the language of primary school instruction, but has been replaced in many areas by local languages such as Oromo and Tigrinya. After the fall of the Derg regime in 1991, the new constitution of the Federal Democratic Republic of Ethiopia granted all ethnic groups the right to develop the languages and to establish mother tongue primary education systems. This is a marked change to the language policies of previous governments in Ethiopia. In terms of writing systems, Ethiopia's principal orthography is Geez or Ethiopia, employed as an abugida for several of the country's languages. It first came into usage in the 6th and 5th centuries BC as an abjad to transcribe the Semitic Geez language. Geez now serves as the liturgical language of the Ethiopian and Eritrean Orthodox churches. Other writing systems have also been used over the years by different Ethiopian communities. These include Arabic script for writing some Ethiopian languages spoken by Muslim populations and Sheikh Bakri Saplo's script for Oromo. Today, many Cushitic, Omotic, and Nilo-Saharan languages are written in Roman, Latin script. Languages. According to the 2007 Ethiopian census, the largest first languages are Oromo language 24,929,268 speakers are 33.8% of the total population, Amharic 21,631,370 are 29.33%, Somali 4,609,274 are 6.25%, Tigrinya 4,324,476 or 5.86%, Sidamo 2,981,471 of 4.84%, Wolaita 1,627,784 at 2.21%, Gurage 1,481,783 at 2.01%, and Afar 1,281,278 the 1.74%. Widely spoken foreign languages include English, Arabic and Italian. Afro-Asiatic Ethiopian Semitic North Tigrinya language, Geez language South Transverse Amharic language Argoba language Harari language East Gurage languages Silt language Wulain language, Zay language Out to South North Gurage languages Gafat language Gogat language Sodo language West Gurage languages Chaha Ezha language, Guma language Gura language, Gayeto language, Inner language, Indigen language, Mesmas language, Meskan language, Muhia language, Cushitic Agar languages, Ormgi language, INCL dialect, Kunfalkieman language, Zamtanga language, East Cushitic Highland East Cushitic languages, Burji language, Sidama Hadia Kambata Ilaba language, Gadeo language, Hadia language, Kambata language, Libido language, Sidamo language, Lowland East Cushitic languages, Safo Afar language, Safo language, Southern Lowland East Cushitic mainstream, Lowland East Cushitic Homotana Arbor language, Bezo language, Dasanic language, Somali language, Oromoid Konso language, Darasha language, Oromo language, Transversal Lowland East Cushitic Basa language, Gawada language, Samai language, Omotic *Kari language, Unfio language, Bambasi language, Baskatu language, Bench language, Boro language, also called Shinasha, Chara language, Doro language, Dime language, Titsi language, Dawes language, Gamo language, Ganza language, Gale language, Gofa language, Hamabana Hozo language, Kachama Ganjul language, Kafa language, Karo language, Kurit language, Male language, Melo language, Nei language, Owidia language, Sezd language, Shekacho language, Sheko language, Walata language, Yemsa language, Zezogala language, Nilo-Saharan in Ethiopia. The term Nilotic is often used to refer to Nilo-Saharan languages and their communities. However, in academic linguistics, Nilotic is only part of Nilo-Saharan, a segment of the larger Nilo-Saharan family. Nilo-Saharan Inuit language, Berta language, Gurmas language, Kasi Pobalesi language, Como language, Kwama language, Kwagu language, Majang language, Min language, Merle language, Mercy language, Nuer language, Nyang Atom language, Opo language, Shabo language, Suri language, Uduk language, Unclassified Watu language, Omota Bear language. Endangered languages. A number of Ethiopian languages are endangered. They may not be spoken in 1 or 2 generations and may become extinct, victims of language death, as Watu Gafat and Mesmas have Ngota very soon will. The factors that contribute to language death are complex, so it is not easy to estimate which or how many languages are most vulnerable. Hudson wrote, assuming that a language with fewer than 10,000 speakers is endangered, or likely to become extinct within a generation. There are 22 endangered languages in Ethiopia. However, a number of Ethiopian languages never have had populations even that high. So it is not clear that this is an appropriate way to calculate the number of endangered languages in Ethiopia. The real number may be lower or higher. The new language policies after the 1991 revolution have strengthened the use of a number of languages. Publications specifically about endangered languages in Ethiopia include Appleyard, Hayward, Zelilam,